Good morning, YouTube beekeeps. What's up with Steve-O today? I'm phasing out some stuff. There's a medium there, rotting out. What have I got over here? Some more junk. Yeah, some more junk. That'd make a nice little queen mating box. Here would make another queen mating box. There's a few bull ants left in there. I roasted about, oh God, 1,000 bull ants in there yesterday, guys. These few that are running around in here now are apparently out in the field when I was cooking down all of their brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm phasing them out. I've had enough. I've had enough of the mediums. Mix and match. It doesn't work well. So I'm over it, okay, guys? I'm totally over it. What's going on here? Oh, they're about to clean this up. See, even the bull ants, they like to suck on that nectar. That's the last of my pollen substitute. That's starting to look a little ugly. Let's go around here and see what I got left for mediums. We got to get rid of the mediums. There's not many left. Here's one here. It's going to go today. There's one down there. It's going to go today. It's going to go to you guys, or it's going to go in the dumpster. So anybody that lives near me, Newport Richie, let me know. I'll give them to you. We're going with nothing but deeps from now on. A stack of deeps here, stack of deeps over there. So my inventory is pretty good here. But the game plan is today. See, here's one on the bottom. Totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Two here. Totally ridiculous. There's not many left. I've been phasing them out slowly but surely as they rot. But here's what's going to happen here. I'm going to get a base unit set here. All these frames, and this is a super on top here. All these frames will be going into the bottom. Those will be gassed. We'll use honey Bandit. Chase all these bees out. Boom, into a box. We'll put another one. Oh, let's see what's in here. If there's a lot of resources. If that box is pretty filled out, what we'll do is put another one down. Actually, we take this whole thing and set it on top of the base unit. We'll chase all the bees down. We'll bring one frame up into this. Put all the resources downstairs. The same scenario here. We'll put a deep. We've already had a deep on the bottom. We'll leave it. I also want to put in fresh towels. It's been a week, and I've noticed they're dragging the towels, chewing them up and dragging them out. So this would be towel round number 2. Yeah. Towel round number 2, and I'm going to be looking this stuff over for on the 17th. I want to make up some more nukes. I don't know if I'm going to buy queens or not. We're going to see today how the Matthew queens are doing over at the other site, and if I like their performance, I may just buy some more queens, depending on how many I can make up with the existing stock I have. I don't want to knock these down too much. We'll rob a frame from here or there. Like this is a double stacker. I might be able to rob a couple of frames of resources here, so forth and so on. Don't knock them down too much. Yeah, this base right here unit can go right there on the end for sure. Yeah, and I don't like this one though. I'm going to change this out. I'm going to get rid of this and put a disc on here. I like those discs. You can turn them, close them down. The deer, I got the corn pile back there. The deer have been working on that. Trying to get them chummed up a bit. All right, our mission here today is get rid of these mediums. If one of you guys live close to me and you want them, email me. We'll match up and we'll get them to you. There's not many. There's a couple here. There's 3 here. There's 1 over there, and I think a couple on the rack. Yeah, we're going with nothing. We're going with nothing but old Steve-O Beefy Beehives from here on out. Guys, here on out. I am over it. And guess what's happening? You know, as you get older, look, guys, I want to show you something. See that? Yeah, I'm getting thin-skinned. And I had my attitude checked. I had my attitude checked and it came back negative. Okay. So anyway, that's where we're at. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Look at the raccoon tracks in here. Bring them on, baby, bring them on. September's coming. I start trapping in September. The phone's ringing too, Steve-O. We want the coon meat. I said it starts in September, runs till March. Okay, you call me, Steve-O. We want that coon meat. No problem. What's the price on it? Same as it was last year, just like the honeybees. Coon meat, $10 a carcass. Small, medium, or large at $10 a carcass. Okay, guys, let's tear apart this hive right here, and we'll get a super and put a super on this thing. Chase them all out of this medium stuff. Because like I said, I am done playing with that stuff. All this mix match equipment, it's just not worth fooling with, in my opinion. When you're working these backer board tops, these little 1/4-inch backer board tops, guys, do it gently, because you can snap them right through here. They're really working on the towels. There's a lot of resources up in here. These towels come out, and a fresh towel goes in. Yes, a fresh towel is going in. I just kind of curious to see what's in the bottom here. This looks like this is all surplus honey up here. See what we got in the middle here. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, it's a shame that I'm losing this much stuff here. I mean, it's a solid brood here, you see. I'm gonna be losing this. Actually, what I can do here, instead of losing this, I'm gonna push all these bees down. I hate to lose this much brood here. This is solid brood. This looks like solid honey in here. Pretty much. A little bit of brood, a lot of nectar. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with this one here. There's not a lot of brood in here. Yeah, there is. There is a little bit. Okay, what I'm gonna do, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this stuff off of here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is chase everybody downstairs. Let's see what's downstairs here. Yeah, they're about to eat up these towels here. And this beetle barn's probably plugged up. No, it's not. It's not plugged up. Let's see what's inside of it, just for giggles. Just for giggles. And there's 1, 2. They're starting to propolis it up. That little beetle right there is alive, so we'll just smash his ass. It's still working. There's still bait in there. We'll leave it. Okay. I'm going to go back to the barn and get an excluder. We'll put an excluder on here. We'll stack these back up and let everything here hatch off. We'll let everything hatch off up here. I'm going to push everybody downstairs and we'll let everybody hatch off here. Put an excluder and we'll come back in a week or 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it takes to get all this uncapped, all this cap brood hatched off. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alrighty guys, I got me an excluder here. It'll fit downstairs, and I just threw on my fume board here. Simple little device. All it is a t-shirt I stretched over a wooden frame, and then I add a little shim around on it. Don't put these on tight just at first thing, guys. Leave a gap here and here, and then once it's on a bit, give it a shot of smoke. Give it a shot of smoke and push them down, help push them down. I want everybody pushed downstairs. There's an excellent queen in this box here. She is a dandy. She is a dandy. Yeah. I'll come back. I'll give this thing about 2 weeks. We'll give this thing 2 weeks and we'll come back in here and look in this up here. And what I'll do there is just pop these off. The only thing that's going to be left in here is honey. And we're just going to set it off here on another stand. Open them up. If there's chance of rain coming in, which is about every day now, we're in the rainy season, put a lid on it, and that way they can come from up underneath whatever. We're on ant moats over here, so the ants won't get into this honey. Only these bees will be getting in here robbing this stuff out. And at that point in time, we will put on a super here and double stack this, because there's a lot of bees in this box here. Let's force everybody out of here. There'll be some drones trapped up in the top above this excluder, but I don't care. They'll come off in a couple of weeks when we pull the stuff apart, and we'll add another box of super and load it up with deep frames. I've got one here. Hopefully we can install here. Hopefully there's enough bees in this box here. We're going to start utilizing some of our string frames. Actually, this one's got wire in it. Yeah. Cheap frame. It's a cheap way to go. Everybody's chased out of that box there. Let's chase these guys on out of here. I do like this product here. Honey Bandit. It's got kind of a different flavor to it. Kind of got like a cherry kind of flavor to it. Yeah, just not bad. Some of this stuff out there like Bigo or something, man, it smells like dog poop. It's nasty. But this stuff is not bad at all, and it seems to work as well as Bigo. there. I can put it full on now, or really pile drive them on out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get another Matras towel and put downstairs. When I peel that off, we'll put on a towel and then we'll put on an excluder. Yeah, I got my Matras bucket here. I just make up one roll. I just make up one roll of towels at a time, and what I do for a 5, I put a half a roll. And I use rubber gloves too. Don't breathe this stuff, it's nasty. So I take a sheet, tore off of a half a roll. I tear it in half and put a half per 5, and a full sheet for 10 frame box. Come on, girls, get out of the way. I gotta go to work here now. Yeah, it's all chased out. Tons of brood in there. I put the towel in the back. They rip it apart and carry it out of the hive and run it out on a 45-degree angle, dragging it all the way across all those bees that are in there. This stuff here, this product here will chase every bee in the hive out, so you don't get too nuts with it. Just keep an eye on it and chase out the bees that need to be chased out. And I'll put the beetle barn up front. This is pretty much honey up top here. See, here's a full sheet. Just rip it in half and get it over the brood. Yeah, this is going to be a better way to go, guys, than trying to wasting all that brood. That'd be very wasteful. We don't want to do that. So she's set up now. She's got Excluder there. I got 2 Matras towels in there. All I know on my mite situation, I had on an alcohol wash, I had 8 or 9 mites in it and 300 bees, which is a half a cup. And that's too many. So I must treat them. So that one's set up for now. We'll come back in a week, play peekaboo, but I'm thinking at least 2 weeks, maybe 3, to get all that. You're 23 days, you know, from egg to hatch on a worker, from egg to worker hatch. So there's a ton of brood in that chamber right there. There is a ton of brood in here. Very little here, all honey. Overkill of honey. Of course, I'm feeding. I overkill all these hives with food. It's a little pricey, granted. A little pricey. I'm paying 66 cents now a pound for sugar, so it gets a little pricey, boys and girls. Okay guys, what I got here, see I had this super on here, medium underneath, so I'm transferring these all over. But what I'm doing here now, we're going to start utilizing our string frames, and what an ideal place to put one is right there. There's fully drawn out brood here on either side of that, so they're going to do a nice job. Now you see this one here. This queen seems to be laying fairly well. Decent brood pattern. So yeah, what we're going to do here now is put this whole box on top of this one, slide it over into this position. Now with this entrance here, over here, we're going to take that bottom box and we're going to put it on top and fume everybody out of there. I'm sure there's brood down there. We don't want to lose that brood. So we will fume all the bees down. We'll put an excluder on this top here and then put that on top. Now if I have screwed that to the bottom, I'm going to get me an empty over here and use an empty up here and discard that base unit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Don't you just love it? Alrighty guys, they were getting a little testy. I don't know, I don't understand why. We got thunderstorms trying to come in here. We're at a 50% chance of rain today. Yeah. So, yeah, what I've done is put a string frame, moved up this frame here. It's got brood in it. I filled this out with 2 planes on each side. Foundation. I put 1 wire frame below. Now I got to go get an empty box because this has got a permanent bottom on it. And I got to transfer those over into a super, and we're going to gas them, push them down with honey robber, and then we're going to put an excluder, take it back off, put excluder on here, and let all this brood. There's a ton of brood in this top little medium box. Let's not waste it. Let's just, same as here, let's not waste that brood and all those bees, because if I just set it over here and let them rob out what little honey is, we're going to have thousands of bees terminated because they won't have the heat of the hive. They're going to perish. So that's stupid and wasteful. So let's just go ahead and let them hatch out here. We're not in that big a yank to get rid of these. And as soon as these bees all hatch and they're just storing honey here, that's coming off. I'll set it on a side rail and let them rob it out. They're going to bring it back to the hives. They may bring it back to those hives. It'll be a free-for-all. Trust me. All right, let's get her done here.